Hello everyone, how's it going? Thank you for joining me again. Just a quick update. I know I haven't been posting a video on my fountain pens for a while. I just wanted to let you know that I'm still making them slowly whenever I get the time and I get the chance. As a reminder, I don't do these for a living, I do them for fun. I do have other things to do. However, I'm still enjoying doing them. Since last time, basically I've done about 4 B6 fountain pens and 4 B deep, basically pen holders. I've still kind of did the matte versions. So I did one version of every single color that I currently have. And basically, they turn out actually pretty good. I actually like the matte versions of these things just as much, maybe even more than I like the glossy or the glass-like versions. They have like a satin finish to them, and I really like them. Actually, I'm gonna later on I'll bring on my other camera, my SAD camera, and I'll show them a little bit more close up. I do have a macro lens on that one, it will be easier to show them. But basically, yeah, I did the electric blue, which works pretty nicely. I did my verdigris, which turned out really nice as well. Bloody kiwi, this turned out just as nice. And my green pastel. And I think I like the green pastel a lot, especially on matte version. And I'm very inclined to do all of them as matte version. They really look nice. And all of them post quite nicely. So I have these 4. And then I've done 4 more for my deep pens holders. Let me put this aside quickly. A little bit dusty in here, sorry. And I really like how these ones turn out. The electric blue looks very neat. I managed to do them a little bit thinner, so the balance is a little bit better on these ones. No nibs. I'm actually waiting for something. I want to do a demonstration of something, and I might be able to offer some accessory to these things. I don't know if I'm still gonna have nibs, but I'm still owning you a complete drawing with these things. As soon as I got the chance, I will do so. This one turned out as well. I have a couple of blanks like this still left, and I think I'm gonna do them all for the deep pens because I really like how it turned out. It's beautiful. Well, in my eyes, obviously. And I think the matte color suits it very well. I did 2 of these. And I think I have maybe 6 more. And I all do them for deep pens, and they're all gonna be matte. And I did a verdigris as well, still matte. And this one turned out beautiful as well. Yeah, this verdigris looks very nice on matte as well. It almost looks like a different material. And as promised, as I was saying last time, I promised that I'll be working on new colors, and I actually have 2 new colors. I still have more on the way, but I only did 2 of these and only 2 colors. I did a purple and a blue. Again, I'll bring the macro camera a little bit after and I'll show them closer. But these ones I did them in glass-like finish. And they turn out quite beautiful. This purple has a little bit of a milky kind of a feel to it. I like it. And it has a little bit of a green sparkle in it. I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but then the other one should. And again, same section. Posed beautifully. Again, I don't put nibs on them because, well, there's no point to them. But maybe on the close-up, I'll just put them just to see the effect. And this one turned out beautiful as well. It has a very deep sparkle to it. I think this one I'm gonna call it deep blue. Almost has like a sea quality to it. Sea as in, you know, ocean. Or maybe ocean, like. So I'll call it deep blue. I like how this one turned out with the white right on top there. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, and the section. This section turned out pretty beautiful as well. I have about 7 to make B fountain pens and B deep. I think I'm gonna do, since I have 7, I'm gonna do 2 of them as B deep nibs, deep pen holders, and the other 5 I'll reserve them to make these pens. 3 of them I'm gonna make them glass-like, and 2 of them I'm gonna make them matte finish for each one of them. Same with this one. I have about 7 of them, again for B6, and I'll do the same. I'll have 2 for B deep pen holders and 5 for B fountain pens, B6 fountain pens, and again I'll make 3 glossy like and 2 matte look like. And for each color I also have 4 to make the number 8 B8 with the number 8 Jinhao nibs on them. I only make 4 of them, 2 will be glossy and 2 will be matte. Not a lot of interest in those fountain pens yet. I haven't sold any of my B8s, so again, all of the things that you've seen, they're still available. So let me bring you close and just go quickly through each one of them just to see the finish here as a macro, with a macro lens. And I'm gonna call it quits until next time when I'll bring you more things. Okay, in no particular order, I'll start first of all with the old colors that I had. Basically this is the electric blue matte version. Turned out, like I said, very interesting. I really like these matte colors personally. Not everyone will like them, but these are definitely one of my favorites. I'll try and go quickly as I can. This lens, it's a macro lens and I'm focusing manually, so I'm kind of trying to make sure it's in focus in here. And the section. And then the verdigris. And the bloody kiwi. Quickly this section, I guess I forgot to show the other one. Green pastel. I'd really like this one. I think I'm gonna make all of them, the remaining for these, as matte. They look they suit them, matte suits them very well. Start to see this focus on this one, but hopefully it's in focus. I think it is. And quickly the other two for the deep ends, nib holders. Definitely one of my favorites. I believe this color was, I used to call it blue shift. And quickly the other two for the verdigris and electric blue, which doesn't look like an electric blue anymore, looks like a different material basically. And now basically the new colors. First of all, the purple. I think I'm gonna call this one milky purple. As you can see, it's like a cloudy kind of a effect on it. It almost, in some parts, you can still see that purple underneath through that purplish cloud. And a lot of sparkle on it too. It's a funny thing, I don't like sparkles personally, but however on the fountain pens I'm okay with them. I'm okay with the sparkles. So this I'll call it milky purple. Obviously if you don't like the name you can call them whatever you want. This is just to help me to differentiate them. I like how it has that purple spot in there on the section. And quickly the blue one. This one sparkles a little bit more than the purple one. I really like how that blue turned out. It almost like it has ocean, you know, sea foam or foam, ocean foam, like sea salt on top of the ocean. Sea foam? Ocean foam? I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, hopefully. And again, I really like that white spot on top there. Turned out pretty nice, I like it. That section turned out beautiful as well. And again, I think I'm gonna be calling these deep blue. And again, if you don't like the name, you can definitely call them whatever you want. Actually, let me put 2 nibs on them quickly just so you can see them. I'll be right back. Okay, so on the blue one, I have the Cypress Fine nib, just to see how it looks like. And on this one, I have the Kygel blade nib. Actually, they look nice, both of them. I like them. Yeah, that's how they look with nibs on. So, yeah, this is basically what I've been doing for the past couple of 2 months or so. Not a lot, but some progress. A lot of matte colors, especially for the colors, the older colors that I had, the new deep nib pens that I made, and 2 new colors. I have another color that is in progress. It's kind of basically in the pot, waiting to become a solid blank. I'll show those ones next time, hopefully when I'll make another video. Oh, by the way, speaking of making a video, I know some of you asked me to maybe make a video on how I'm making my own fountain pens. So I actually took some videos while I was making these 2 specific fountain pens. So I have a lot of footage, maybe not the best footage because I'm using the GoPro. I didn't want to bring my camera in the garage in there. I didn't want to have dust on it and, mess it up. So I prefer to use the GoPro, so it will be like a bird's eye view. Now my question for you is, do you want to see the entire process in one go? Maybe separate the videos into how I'm turning these pens as one episode and then the other episode on how I'm polishing them. But fair warning, they're gonna be like at least an hour to 2 hours each episode. Or do you want me to break it down in smaller videos, smaller chunks for you to digest? This way you see how I'm making the cap, how I'm making the barrel, how I'm making the section, and again how I'm polishing the cap, the barrel, and the section as separate videos. Let me know how you want to consume them. I can definitely make one video in one go, but it's going to be larger and maybe not everybody will be able to watch it and you might get bored. I'll have some talking points while I'm doing things to explain how I'm doing it, but the video, I'll leave it play basically entirely as is, just so you can actually see and feel how long it takes and what the process is without, speeding through. So expect that one to maybe come out maybe in a week or 2. I'll wait to see if any one of you have any preferences on how you want me to break down those videos. If not, I'll just release them as 2 episodes and everybody can watch them as they want. In the meantime, still making fountain pens for those that care and you're interested in buying some. Again, contact. You can reach me out at the email that you see on the screen right now, or on my Instagram account. Prices and all that, it's in the description if anybody is interested. And that's about it, I guess. I'm just gonna put these aside. These, they go usually in a different box. So I still have quite a few fountain pens. just waiting for them to find a home, if anybody wants to. If not, I'll just keep on collecting them. And the new colors. So now I'm gonna need a new case. So, until next time, take care, and wish you all the best wherever you are. Take care.